welcome back to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's Raider football as we get back into the action in the first quarter. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw again. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around. And we know they'll be here before you know it.
Mahomes throw here complete to Kelsey. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
What up, boy? Game just glitched out. Chiefs were in like all white, and I was in different unis as well. And then game glitched. Long time to see, friend. Do I hear that song? By the way, Chuck hurt wouldn't have happened if the game hadn't glitched. Nice. By the way, I forgive you.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
Lindholm would play with broken ribs.
With a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Mahomes going to throw. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards alone.
By the way, I forgive you. Do I hear that song?
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it with 4th down and 1. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt, and this one will not get there.
Yeah, everything Northcutt's got the leg for. That's 50-yarder. 50-yard Northcutt.
And anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once
by the way,
57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And some space here. And good space.
I forgive you. After all, I'm okay. Do I hear that song?
Operating from the gun. Mitchell got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Mitchell now to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now Mitchell on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
To throw is Mitchell. Throwing on 4th down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
By the way,
Raiders first down as they manage
I
to
forgive
keep the
you.
drive alive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Raiders go by 2 touchdowns.
I'm okay.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Do I hear that song?
I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
By the way, I forgive you.
No chance to stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball down.
I'm okay.
Same results.
Do I hear that song?
This one taken just inside the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards on the play.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line.
I'm okay.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Skirts by him at the 35. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all,
I hear that song.
against the touch pass, they were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner, turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Do I hear that song?
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably won't run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril. Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. He's going to have
I'm okay.
Touchdown.
I forgive you after all.
And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates. Great. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defensive perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback,
I forgive
you're in a position to make a play on the
you.
ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback, you have a much better opportunity.
Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yards there. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And his pass
I'm okay.
The turnover put him in great field position.
I forgive you.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. points.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
I'm okay.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there.
I forgive you.
No good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out and try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one rides up no good.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 4-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Carlson able to put this one through. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? I dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now Mahomes. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
By the way,
So on 4th down, here's the
I forgive you.
to put this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
I forgive you after all.
Here's Mitchell on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They're going for a receiver.
By the way,
one touchdown to this first half.
I forgive you.
Headspaces, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand.
After all,
adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks
Hey,
to
damn it.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs
By the way,
the Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And this one's high, but not very far. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Mahomes. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
It only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we come up. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now comes the Raiders.
By the way,
offense first to start.
I forgive you.
I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
By the
51
way,
yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Mitchell. Harris has it over the middle. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Hands it off out of the gun. Room here to run. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. And this is called touchdown. Great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that will lead you into bigger errors.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's able to get to the 32, brought down there.
I forgive you. And after all.
Second and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line.
Trent Mickens. That boy big. That big Trent.
This is 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. A nice run down 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Edwards-Helaire. Oh, what a move. And he'll take it down shy of the 45.
By the way, I forgive you.
Mahomes now on first down. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Extra point forthcoming. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as good running gets him to about the 44. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Mitchell throwing on first down. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Offense is moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to be incomplete. Las Vegas sending out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Chiefs offense are not set to begin this drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter. This possession, gigantic. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes on the out route. He's got Burks. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Throwing now is Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That pass taken in by Burks.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at the 33. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mitchell looking left side. It's complete. He's got him. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
The 1st down got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Mitchell now from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. He reaches the 8-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Carlson on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone of 8 yards. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance of victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly.
Yo.
And what a benefit for them, able to pick
How you doing, boss?
And hopefully put this game away.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So it's Raider football as we get you reset from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, no. I'm also going to have to hang up at some point to call the doctors.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
An hour and a half.
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Mitchell on 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Mitchell. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. An extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And again, it's Mahomes. It's complete, Burks. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. One final try for Mahomes. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
She-Bag got me.
Big Max McCoy guy.
Depends on what time. Hey, well, I'm off, Doug. Gotta do some Daniel study.